Get after it, MP.
We're running out without extending an arm.
All right, we'll work on our analytics. I'd also like to get our shooters some practice going over the top closed out or under the drill.
Make sure they run the drill on all sides. So then we finished up lunch, had a nice little walk around.
Sounds like a lovely weekend.
What'd you have for lunch? Egg Benedict.
Ooh, I love good eggs, Benny. I'm a pancake man, so I hear you.
Sometimes
You're not going to the right places if the pancakes are I'll send you some recipes.
Pretty good. I'd like to go on a big trip after the season.
International? Like Japan? Australia?
Yeah, Japan. I want to see Tokyo. And I love seeing those steakhouses they have on TV. Plus, I'd like to see one of those cat cafes.
you're joking.
No, they look super cool. There are even vending machines for street food.
I like that.
2, 3.
Heads up, you're filming. You might come back.
Wait, what do I do?
Don't do anything. Be aware that the camera's on.
Yeah, I'll still never close anything wrong.
Calm down. Focus on the shot. Back.
I'm nervous that
Do not move.
Okay, I'll work it there.
That's enough. Go take a break. Go walk in front of the camera. There's always something.
that watch makes movie glasses. Last time I remember people were pale. We saw little green bits now. Every day I watch the promise.
Even more adorable.
So mostly no strawberries and bananas. And that's my last
I'm really I want to get to the end of the more draft. What are we aiming for? The International Heavy Draft is so popular. We've been on competition, but we don't have a draft. You know that but we need a couple more players. So help me with the 5 seconds and why we I'm on it. Okay. Well, that helps. I got to. All my life.
It's been a while. It takes some time. It's so much quicker. And honestly, I'm not that great at trying like it.
I feel that. But seriously, it's time to run.
If you make them dry, they'll be thin. Yeah, flat dry, and dry again. That crunchy outside, I got there.
I take pride in helping to oh, thanks. For everyone. Here and for my money and NBA games is just the top.
You have great family. I like the family outside.
Yeah, management takes it very seriously.
They're really good bosses.
Here it is. This is my job.
How'd you get out? Fishing.
Birthday is coming up.
Looking for a cake? Nice to know. Because I've been posting cake photos on Saturday and someone over here is taking notice.
Like one photo.
Every photo. Look, I'm not mad. Guys, okay? And I mean quality ingredients, okay? Not every
Conditioning is something I'd like to focus on.
Seen a little wear on the court?
Yes, I don't want fatigue to be an issue, but the issue may be not pushing hard enough regularly.
What's the solution?
I want to work on stamina.
I can drop some routines for that. I'll try penciling in some drills more than important.
Like our D-League team to do more driving.
As a means of getting better perimeter look? Secondarily, get the defense out of position.
Yes, players cameras is trying to help, and what I do, we're making way.
Right? Maybe we send some Steve Nash MVP season reels. People are a little bit better than shooting guard.
Talk about it.
I've never been to one. This one here almost the same. Okay, that's only like So yeah, pressing last first for underwater breathing apparatus, mermaid, or not. I see the scores like yes, okay, because really especially the past when you bring the sports on the top floor and you factor that in, you can, but how would you like that done? I have to favor her game above the rest of the smaller categories and
I'll schedule more time to watch the game and the game goes faster more than anything else.
great things for going forward, and it is great usability.
Oh, that's funny!
Hey, man.
You guys the ones who are gonna be losing. Turn it up! Turn it up! We always been there. Hey, who got the ball? There it go, Come on! You gonna do something or what? Try to keep up. You wheezing too much out here. Yes. Ah. Y'all ready to lose? What's the pick? Hey, come on, hit up on him. Pick. Stay on him. Get the ball. Get it. We're here. That's the way I rush it down. Yo, watch him. Screen. Come on. Ball up. Hey, get back. Come on, get a handle. Hey. Your data about to be ready.
Let's go. Breaking a sweat out here. Oh, that's the win. It's the win. What's good?
That's all just like that.
How'd I miss that? Okay, that slipped out of my head.
Come on, focus.
I just threw it up and it goes in.
Keep it going.
Keep shooting that beat. Yo, I think so.
Let's go!
Oh, you done? You done?
I'm ready to go.
Turn up, baby!
Look out there, MP.
And a peek into the locker room. Players soaking in the last few moments before the game. Some final preparations here. Welcome, everybody. Thanks for joining us for NBA action on 2K Sports. We'll watch the Brooklyn Nets in this one as they go up against the Atlanta Hawks. I'm Brian Anderson, courtside, along with Grant Hill and Tim Legler. Allie LaForce will be joining us in just a moment. And with the season still getting up to full speed, here are the latest power rankings. Let's see who's off to the races. You look at Chicago, they've risen to third in the latest power rankings, playing well as of late.
When I look at the Nets, they're making some progress. Still looking up at most of the league, but you gotta keep pounding the rock. Progress comes in fits and starts.
Now the opening lineup for Atlanta. Johnson and Porzingis there inside. Daniels and Risache out on the perimeter. And it's Young in at the point. And then for the Brooklyn Nets, we've got Sharp. MP is out there with Cameron Thomas. Then it's Williams. And it's Clowney in at the 4. And we're only a few games in, but already some surprises to this season, Greg.
Yeah, B.A. On the positive side, a couple teams have come together quicker than anticipated, and they are outperforming early expectations.
Now here's MP. Pass to Clowney. Jackson with a screen on Johnson. Back to MP. Beyond the arc. Drains the triple.
Quick decision-making by MP. I love how confident he looked taking that shot.
Outside Young. Porzingis with a screen on Jackson. Back to Risache. Takes a 3. Sharp grabs the miss. It's Thomas on the wing. Pass to Clowney. Jackson with a screen on Johnson. Jackson outside. The wide open shot is on the money. MP's got 5 points.
Yeah, just making the shot look easy. MP certainly has put some work into his shooting motion.
Young inside, covered by MP. Good.
The defensive effort was lacking a bit, but hey, give them credit for finding a weakness there.
Well, with that kind of success, I imagine they'll continue to be aggressive inside.
Now here's Williams. Pass to Sharp. Good ball movement here by Brooklyn. Just 5 to shoot. And there's the screen. Williams from long range. The rebound by Atlanta. This game coming after a loss versus the Bulls.
They failed to create enough good looks. The ball movement just wasn't quite where it needed to be.
Yeah, it was almost like they were lethargic at times. The urgency just wasn't what it needed to be.
Now here's Porzingis. Coming off a 22-point game against Chicago. He hits it just before the shot clock expires.
And that's why he's the unicorn. Never know what kind of magic Porzingis will pull out.
MP finds Sharp. Here's Clowney. Pass to Sharp. Oh, he goes up high for the two-handed slam.
You know, he's smaller for the center position by NBA standards, but his leaping ability more than makes up for his lack of height.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Jordi Fernandez. We talked about how Kristaps Porzingis can warp a defense with his shooting. He said, quote, when they post him outside and go 5 out, it stretches a team. We'll need to adjust by closing out and rotating faster than we're used to. Hopefully that helps us against what they're trying to do. Brian, back to you.
Okay, thanks, Allie. Now here's Thomas. 10 points in his last outing. The kick out to Williams. Launches it. That one is off. Hawks trail by 3. Quickly becoming one of the most feared defenders in the game, Tim. Dyson Daniels.
Well, the numbers speak for themselves, Brian. Daniels is always engaged. Every second he's on the court, and he's right there lurking for a deflection or a steal.
Here's Jackson, following the three-pointer by Atlanta. Jackson with a screen on Daniels. Pass to Clowney. Now Williams. Down low. Here's Clowney. Here's Thomas for 3. The shot, no good. Here's Daniels. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead. Brooklyn has gone 1 of 4 from deep. MP finds Sharp. That basket is good. Off the assist from Jackson. Sharp's got his second basket.
Showing a good IQ for the game. MP feeding a guy ready to score.
Here's Young. Daniels outside. Pass to Porzingis. Now here's Young. Covered by MP. 19-footer. No good.
And you see the frustration on his face. He had a great opportunity there, and he blew it.
Outside Sharp. Thomas outside. Now here's MP. Thomas outside. Over Daniels. Porzingis grabs the board. For Atlanta, they've gone just 3 for 7 here at the start. Pass to Young. Oh, he nails that one. 3 for 4 now.
That is a solid start for him. 3 for 4.
And so MP will bring it up for the Brooklyn Nets. And here is Williams. Here's the 3. No luck on that one. The Hawks have gone 4 of 8 and looking in control. Outside Rizachet from downtown, knocks it down from distance.
And you see how dangerous Rizachet can be from deep, especially considering how fast his release is.
Young against MP, pass to Clowney. To the middle, here's MP. The rebound by Atlanta. 3-point spread on the scoreboard. Outside Johnson, and here's Young, covered by MP. It's stolen by MP. In transition. Now Thomas, outside Williams. Now Jackson, guarded by Young, and the shot's good. That's 7 points for MP. Atlanta's gone 2 of 5 from deep. Back to Young, fires from deep. No, he's made 3, missed 2 now.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Thomas bounces high off the rim and drops. And the Nets lead by 1.
Well, for Cam Thomas, the mid-range is almost an extension of the layup.
There's Young with the 3. Atlanta again missing. The Nets have gone 6 of 13 so far in this one. That's good from Jackson on the assist by Thomas. Jackson's got 9.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
And so the timeout by Quinn Snyder here. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Well, we have a chance to hear from Shams Charania. He's calling in right now. Shams, great to have you on, bud.
Well, the Atlanta Hawks this summer, adding free agents Nickeil Alexander-Walker and Luke Kennard, this team is now possessing a stacked wing rotation. With this infusion of playmaking and shooting, guys, they could be pretty tough to deal with now.
A team to be reckoned with. All right, Shams, thank you for the report. Checked in for the Hawks. Alexander Walker comes in for Daniels. And a chance now to look at the highest scoring teams in the league from last season. 5th on the list, the Hawks.
And last year, I liked watching this team operate on the offensive end. The ball movement, the patience, the confidence. You love seeing all that come together.
Now here's Young. He's coming off a 10-point game against the Bulls in Chicago. Here's Sharp, and down it goes. Jam that one home.
And it's energy like that on both ends of the floor that's got them out ahead.
Hawks trail by 5. Outside, Alexander Walker. Back to Young. Shoots over Jackson. 11 feet out, and he hits it. Young's got 9.
And the defense just has no answers for him right now. With each made basket, the more his confidence continues to grow.
Jackson gets the bucket.
And why go away from attacking inside if the D has no answer for you?
The Hawks have got half their attempts to go, 6 of 12. Outside, Alexander Walker. Back to Young. The 3 ball. Williams grabs the board. Brooklyn with the ball. They've gone on a 10-2 run, not allowing much. Buries it from 3. And now it's an 8-point Nets lead.
And we don't see Thomas in the corner a ton, but Cam is very effective shooting that short corner 3.
Pass to Alexander Walker. Now Okongwu. Now Young from behind the arc. Doesn't go for him.
Well, he was hoping to respond with a three of his own. He just couldn't get it to go.
MP shot is off. Hawks trail by 8. Johnson with it. Guarded now by Williams. Back to Johnson. And there's the lob. Oh, the dunk by Okongwu.
That's a really nice pass by Young. Now, his scoring gets most of the attention, but he is a fantastic playmaker.
MP, the pass to Thomas. Back to Jackson. Inside. Here's Clowney. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Well, Grant, last season, the Nets retired number 15, the jersey of Vince Carter.
Yeah, half man, half amazing. In his half-decade in New Jersey, making 3 All-Star teams, 2 as a starter, and joins his former teammate Jason Kidd amidst the 7 jerseys we see hanging above us.
The first free throw is good. Demon, he's checked in for Brooklyn. Atlanta also making some changes. Porzingis comes in for Risache. And it's Kennard in for Trae Young. Both shots good from the stripe. And a youth movement for this Hawks roster. What went into that, Tim?
Well, first, they climbed 10 spots to get the #1 pick, which led to Zachary Risache. Then the trade of DeJounte Murray, which got them Dyson Daniels, who's 7 years younger. And, of course, you've got Jalen Johnson, who's breaking out. So they've got some young talent that is on the rise.
Now here's Thomas. He's got 5. And the three-pointer goes.
And this defense needs to turn the screws and ramp up the intensity. They're looking a little loose out there right now.
Porzingis surveying the floor. Kennard for 3. The rebound by the Nets. Sharp's got 5 rebounds tonight. Nets leading by 11. Pass to Thomas. To the inside. Clowney lays it up and banks it in.
Getting out to a nice lead. Great flow and great execution.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Here's Porzingis. Back to Alexander Walker. 5 to shoot. To stop the run. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
1:11 left to play in the first. Pass to Thomas. Can't hit that one. Good D by Okongwu.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
Oh, got that bucket in no time at all. Brooklyn has gone 3 of 7 from beyond the arc in the first. Here's Dimon. Good ball movement here by Brooklyn. Thomas, that's good.
His efficiency has been a big factor in helping them capture this lead.
Kennard against Thomas. Kennard passes to Alexander Walker. Outside Porzingis. That three's Krejci's checked in for Johnson, and Dyson Daniels subbed in for Kennard. Hawks trail by 13. Cam Thomas out there with MP. Then it's Terrence Mann, and it's Clowney in at the 5. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. Now here's Daniels over Thomas. And once again, off the mark by Atlanta. MP with it. Oh, fancy jam by MP.
Okay, young man. We see you, MP. We know you for real.
Daniels passes to Alexander Walker. Outside Porzingis. Outside Alexander Walker. Porzingis with a screen on MP. Alexander Walker with the bucket. Alexander Walker's got 6.
They've got some ground to make up, and shooting the 3-ball more consistently like they are now should help them do it.
To the paint. Here's Thomas. And that one goes. He's now recorded his 5th bucket in 8 tries.
they just look so overwhelmed inside. That's why they continue to get attacked.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Hey, those who've worked with Nets coach Jordi Fernandez rave about his people skills. He said, quote, "Am I very good at it? I don't know, but I try because I think it's important. When you have that relationship, especially in the tough moments, is when you can break through and be successful. Without it, it's tough. So you try to build it." Back to you.
Thank you, Allie. Oh, a silky three from MP.
They continue to feed the hot hand, and this kid is putting in work.
Oh, the dunk by Okongwu.
He knew exactly where his man was going to be. Outstanding lead pass.
Man, the pass to Thomas. To the inside. Here's MP. Ooh, MP going to work inside.
That's just a great possession. MP scoring in the paint.
Outside Porzingis. Okongwu, a screen on MP. Alexander Walker, the pass to Okongwu.
Oh, yeah. That'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam. Brooklyn leading by 13. Now Jackson. He's got 18. Thomas outside. Back to MP. The three is up. Okongwu with the rebound. The Hawks have gone 5 of 10 in the second quarter. And you could argue Onyeka Okongwu is a little undersized at the center position. But it's hard to overlook his impact, Tim.
Well, that's because he contributes in so many areas. Blocks, steals, rebounds. He can make plays, you name it. And he keeps adding to his game year after year.
And so the timeout by Quinn Snyder here. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. Making a switch here. Sharks checked in. Johnson, he's checked in for the Hawks. Trae Young comes in for Alexander Walker. And Young has got the ball here for the Atlanta Hawks. 15-point game. They'll take on the Pacers at Gainbridge Fieldhouse after this one. That'll be the third stop of this 4-game trip.
I'm surprised he missed that one. He is a dangerous guy to leave open.
Now here's MP. They lead by their biggest margin of the game. It's at 15 points. Thomas outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Pulls up. And Brooklyn again with a bucket.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, and that's the effectiveness of the two-man game right there.
Here's Porzingis. Back to Young. Three-pointer. Clowney pulls it in.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Daniels against Thomas. Pass to Clowney. Now Thomas fires the three. They get it again. Here's Clowney. Good ball movement here by Brooklyn. Thomas misses. Here's Johnson. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
And inside the paint, Johnson is becoming very consistent. He knows what angle to take.
Over to the left wing. Outside man. Thomas up top. The three. Clowney can't get it to go. Hawks trail by 15. Pass to Daniels. Back to Johnson. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
My goodness, Johnson is quick off the floor, and he has a lot of power.
Brooklyn has got 6 out of 15 threes so far in this game. Here's Clowney, defended by Porzingis. Now here's Jackson. Here's Thomas. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
And that was just great focus by Thomas. Nothing stopping him from scoring.
And a look at how the offensive approach has been going so far for the Nets.
Well, hey, guys, I mean, can we talk about how unselfish they've been? Just racking up the assist numbers, moving it around with great precision.
And they're also focusing on their break, looking for any chance they can to push the pace and get out in transition.
Now here's Young. He's got 9. It's wide right, hits off the rim.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
Here's Thomas for 3. Sharp. And the tip in on the offensive boards. Sharp's got 8.
Wow, that is just great work, and he got rewarded with that tip in.
Young from long range. Sharp grabs the miss. Sharp's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. It's stolen by Okongwu. Pass to Johnson. And here's Okongwu. Here's Alexander Walker. No good from outside. Down low. Here's Sharp. And he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
And they are just breaking the will of their opponent.
And Grant, when talking about certain players, we hear expressions like, he does the little things, or he does the dirty work. What does all that mean exactly?
You know, it's about what doesn't show up in the box score. Setting good screens, winning those 50-50 balls, hustling back on defense. Often, it's just as important as putting up those points.
MP finds Thomas. Clock at 6. Brooklyn needs to get off the shot here. Jackson gets the bucket.
I think MP took that as a challenge, and he answered with a 3 of his own.
Outside, Alexander Walker. Outside, Johnson. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Williams passes to Jackson. Fires for 3. Atlanta with a rebound. Inside, Okongwu. Oh, the dunk by Okongwu!
And when it comes to assists, Young is on another level. He's got such a gift for feeding his guys.
And Jordi Fernandez wants a timeout. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over.
Some noise, everyone.
So for the Hawks, Porzingis comes in for Okongwu, and it's Rizachet in for Alexander Walker. Nets leading by 18. A minute and a half left in the second quarter. MP, the pass to Thomas. That basket is good. Off the assist from Jackson. MP's got 5 assists in the game. And we've got 1:18 left to play in the first half. Lets the 3 fly. Young misses.
You kind of wonder where his head's at. The shot selection hasn't been there. And, of course, that one was just crazy.
Sharp passes to Jackson. Sharp, a screen on Young. Back to Sharp. Good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Sharp's got 6 in the quarter.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Well, I love the confidence. Keep shooting it. Eventually, he's got to start making some, right? This looks like it's going to be a big night for him.
It's been a devastating night for them. Nothing has come easy, Grant.
Nothing indeed. Even when they've tried to make adjustments, it just hasn't worked.
Now here's Young. He's got 9. Will it go? Young missing again.
He just can't get anything going in this quarter, and his team desperately in need of a spark.
Back to MP. The kick out to Williams. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. Nine seconds left in the half. Young from long range gets the 3 ball to go. Young's got 12 points.
He's an absolute beast to deal with for the defense. Sometimes he can even leave you feeling helpless.
And so it's Brooklyn with a commanding 22-point lead going into the break. It hasn't taken them too many shots to get their points. They're winning with efficiency. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this.
Welcome, everybody. It may be early on in the season, but not too early to take a full assessment of the Eastern Conference standings.
When I look at the Nets, they've played below average basketball coming out the gates. They were hoping for more. They were talking a good game in the preseason, but they have not backed it up. Like you never back anything up, Ernie.
Now looking at where we stand after 2 quarters, it has been a difficult game for the Atlanta Hawks.
I think it's funny watching these guys play defense. This is a circus, and they're getting clowned.
Giving up too many easy looks for sure, but who knows? Maybe after intermission, they'll bring out the Tigers. That's it for us. Thanks for tuning in. Now let's send you over to Brian Anderson with the 3rd period.
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
He's been on the attack, playing hard and going right to the rim.
Nothing in this league more difficult to defend than a well-timed weak side cut.
Atlanta is shooting the ball at 43% from the field. And Atlanta, looking at who they've got. Trey is flanked by Daniels in the backcourt. Johnson and Porzingis there inside. And it's Risache in at the 3.
Just a great follow-up move by Daniels. Coaches love guys who are ready to fight for the play.
MP up top, guarded by Young. Kicks it out to MP. No good on the 3. And so it's Johnson with it. He brings it up for Atlanta. Pass to Young. Over to the wing. Back to Porzingis. That's in. Coming off an assist from Young. Young's got 3 assists tonight.
Check out Porzingis' energy. He's just relentless on both ends of the court.
Williams passes to Jackson. Six to shoot. Outside, Williams. From outside the arc. Rebounded by Johnson. Johnson's got 4 rebounds in the game. And in the first year of a 5-year, $150 million extension, Jalen Johnson, a key player for his team moving forward, Legs.
And he's coming off that shoulder surgery, an injury which ended his season prematurely. And he's a lefty, so hopefully that won't be an issue going forward.
Let's not forget he's Milwaukee tough. And Brooklyn with possession here, following the 3-pointer by Atlanta. Sharp, a screen on Young. Pass to Williams. From deep. Brooklyn, no good that time either.
That's 3 straight misses to start the second half. Not what they wanted.
There's Young with the 3, and the foul called on Kristaps Porzingis. That's his first foul of the game. Nets leading by 15. Here's Jackson. He's got 25. Williams a screen on Daniels. Thomas finds Williams, and that one drops. Williams has got his first 2 points of the night.
And that is their first make of the third. Let's see if that gets them going.
Young, the pass to Daniels. They kick it out to Porzingis. Yes! Kristaps showing some range.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Jackson down low. Young's there. Here's Clowney, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Clowney's got 6.
That's very smart use of the screen, and it sets up a very close look.
Back to Young, and the foul called on MP. That's his first foul.
15.
Now here's Daniels. Johnson a screen on Thomas. Daniels passes to Young.
He just can't find a consistent way to score, and this team could certainly use it.
It's stolen by Johnson. And now the Hawks on the break. Here's Daniels. The kick out to Young. Cash! Trae Young with a triple.
When you let a team knock down that many threes, you know you're likely to be on the wrong side of a run.
And so the timeout by Jordy Fernandez here. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. And Legs is someone who has seen some of the great perimeter defenders over the years. Who's the best you've ever seen?
Well, the best defense, Brian, I ever played against were those mid-90s Bulls teams when you had to go up against Jordan and Pippen on either wing. And then more modern-day players like Drew Holiday, even a guy like Tony Allen when he was in Memphis, they stand out to me as well.
First team all defense, Tony Allen.
Year in, year out, a nightmare to go up against.
Sharp a screen on Young. MP, the pass to Sharp. Thomas outside. Good ball movement here by Brooklyn. Shot clock at 6. Sharp finds Thomas. Brooklyn, no good that time either. On offense, here are the Hawks. They're on a 13-4 run. The 3 is up. And Young, the bucket on the assist from Rizachet. Young's got 21.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
They have found a weakness in the defense, and it's on their ability to defend the three-point line.
How about Cam Thomas? A nice answer 3 right there.
And he gets it to go. Porzingis has got 7 points here in the quarter.
They've struggled, but hey, you cannot lay it at his feet. Offensively, he's getting it done.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, Trae Young is getting recognition for his playmaking. He said, I've been top 5 in assists since I've been in this league, but I've been able to score so easily. People consider that selfish at times. I'm not even worrying about what people got to say. I know what I do. Guys, back to you.
Tuning out the noise. All right, Allie, appreciate the report. And Atlanta with possession here. After the basket by Brooklyn. Outside Rizachet. Left side Johnson. Outside Rizachet. That 3 off target. Had some space there after the pump fake. Pass to Williams. Thomas outside. MP up top. Now here's Williams. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
Yeah, it's always a good sign when Thomas is creating for his teammates.
Young from long range. Sharp grabs the miss. Sharp's got rebound number 13 tonight with that one. A nice shot by MP.
Their offense has been unstoppable, just firing on all cylinders.
Well, you have to love the execution, and you have to love the relentlessness.
Now here's Risache. On the wing, Daniels. Porzingis sets a screen, looking to win the run. Daniels misses. And so Jackson Jr. will bring it up for the Brooklyn Nets. And after this one, they're at home against Philadelphia. And that'll put them halfway through a 3-game homestand.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
And they just keep building out this lead. With each made basket, their confidence increases.
Daniels, a screen on MP. Pass to Porzingis. Out of bounds. It'll be Brooklyn's ball. And with this pause, a check on the stats to show you which teams led the league in assists last year. The Hawks in second.
Well, you think back to what they did a year ago, sharing the ball and keeping everybody involved. That was one of their trademarks.
Man, he's checked in for Brooklyn. And the Hawks making a change here as well. Alexander Walker's checked in. MP outside. Back to man. Pass to Clowney. Up top man. MP, the pass to Sharp. Back to MP. There's the three. Hits a three-pointer. Jackson's got 32 points.
What a performance for him on the offensive end. He's been fantastic the entire game.
And so the timeout by Quinn Snyder here. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. Here's Porzingis. He's got 11. Outside, Alexander Walker. Pass to Risache to win the drought. Rebounded by the Nets. MP's got 4 rebounds in the game. Now here's Sharp, guarded by Young. Count that one. Sharp's got 14 points for the game.
We've all fallen in love with the three-point shot, but that is how the game was designed to be played. Down low, get close, open looks.
Atlanta again missing.
They are really struggling to stop this run.
They just need a spark. This is when your leaders have to step up.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
The Hawks have gotten 7 of 15 shots to hit in this second half. Johnson a screen on Jackson. Young from long range. He drops it from range. Young's got 12 now in this quarter.
It's obvious he's taking it upon himself to try and keep them alive.
Here's Jackson. Pass to Sharp. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. All right, let's see what the Atlanta Hawks have coming up. On Friday, they'll face off against Pascal Siakam and the Indiana Pacers. And then on Sunday, they'll be matching up against Donovan Mitchell and the Cleveland Cavaliers.
And for their matchup with the Magic, that will be the 8th contest of the year for them. The season is young, but they are starting to sharpen up.
There's Young with the 3. The rebound by Mann. Brooklyn's gone 3 of 7 from deep so far in the third quarter. Jackson, pass to Mann. Takes the 3. Rebound Atlanta. Picked his pocket. 2-on-1 as they jump out on the break. And Williams punches it home.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
All it takes is a half second of carelessness, and someone will be rocking the rim going the other way.
Young misses.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Tim, you look at his career rate of assists per game. Trae Young, one of the most prolific passers ever to lace them up.
Yeah, B.A., despite the fact that he's known for shot making, it's his vision that sets him apart, and it's the reason you want the ball in his hands. He typically does most of his scoring in the mid-range or at the rim, but Johnson's showing you right there he does have that kind of range to rely on as well.
Now here's Mann, still without a bucket. MP finds Williams. Here's Wolf, covered by Johnson. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Wolf with his first shot attempt. And Brooklyn again with a bucket.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
Atlanta is shooting 45% here in the second half. Now a timeout called by Atlanta. Brooklyn, Highsmith, he's checked in for Clowney. Cam Thomas comes in for Williams. Dimon comes in for Jackson. Atlanta also making some changes. Okongwu's checked in for Johnson. Krejci comes in for Risache. And it's Kennard in for Trae Young. Minute 32 left in the third. Okongwu. The rebound by Dimon. Brooklyn shooting really well in this matchup. 62% from the floor. Thomas outside. Five on the floor. He's checked in for Brooklyn. Jackson comes in for Thomas. And the Hawks will go for a different look here. Johnson, he's checked in for Okongwu. Risache comes in for Krejci. Dyson Daniels, he's checked in for Kennard. And it's Trae Young in for Alexander Walker. We've got Dimon. Powell is out there with Terrence Mann. Then it's Jackson, and it's Wolf in at the center position. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. And Johnson gets it to go on the assist from Young.
Man, that is a tough spot right there for Johnson to get that done with all of those bodies in the lane.
Here's Wolf. MP outside. Pass to Wolf. The 17-footer. The rebound by the Hawks.
It's been a quiet game for him to this point on the offensive end, but the team has still played well enough to hold the lead.
There's a screen by Johnson. Young from long range.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Here's Powell. Pass to MP. Here's Wolf. Good ball movement here by Brooklyn. Left side man. All alone. And the jumper is on the mark. And here's Young. He'll bring it up for the Hawks. Now here's Porzingis. On the wing, Risache. Porzingis sets a screen. Risache, no good.
So far, he hasn't done a lot of damage from three. Only had that one in the first half.
And Atlanta shooting just around 45% in the fourth. That one's good, and it's Young with the assist.
Yeah, great look for Risache. Close in, gets it done.
Pass to Dimon. Well, some lament the death of the mid-range jumper in today's game. Grant, you got any fixes?
Well, some have suggested cutting out the corner threes. If the three-point line was only like above the break, teams would probably need to rely more on that mid-range.
The Hawks shooting at 45% of the game so far. The drive by Daniels. The kick out to Young. Sinks it from distance. Young's got 15 points in just the second half.
Well, he is so effective on ball, we know that, but Young is also a great shooter off the catch.
Jackson, the pass to Wolf. It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A three-point play opportunity.
One time.
Minute 32 left in the fourth quarter.
And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the Nets.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all cylinders, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., this was the kind of performance you relish as a player. Just a very impressive win.
And this one concludes with their second victory of the year.
And against a familiar opponent, it's nice to establish a psychological advantage with a win in the first game.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for MP.
Well, offensively, he was about as locked in as you can be, and his team continued to find him.
Back to Daniels. Off target with the three. Fantastic ball movement for them tonight.
And things are definitely working offensively. A balanced attack is just so much harder to defend.
Oh, and Johnson slams it in. And he's now got the double-double.
And, you know, if you look at Daniels' numbers, he's done a great job improving those assist totals.
Jackson, the pass to Powell. It's stolen by Johnson. And a fast break now for Atlanta. There's 18 seconds left to play in the fourth. Daniels outside. He shoots a three. Brooklyn with the board. MP right side. Yes.
Come on. Didn't the double clutch look a little Jordan-esque?
So we see the Nets taking the W here. Boy, they were something special to watch tonight, and the crowd loving every second of it.
It's always a great feeling when you play this well for your fans. This team really showed what it's capable of.
And now let's catch up with Dominic Hamill.
Great scoring effort from you tonight, MP, as you topped 30 points in a win. Watching you play, it looked like this wasn't just any old win for you.
Every win is a jewel, Dominic. There's no just another diamond, you know? I mean, do you really know what I'm saying? They all shine in their own beautiful way. What you just saw out there, what I just did, that was me laying my emotions bare, giving my all, knowing that I just gave you another diamond. One that you can cherish and pass down to your children and your children's children.
That we will, MP. Thanks for your time.
You're welcome. I mean that. You're welcome.
Over to you, B.A.
All right, thank you, Dominic. And that about wraps it up. With Tim Legler, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson. As always, we appreciate you tuning in tonight. We'll see you next time.
Leave it.
Dude, it reminds me, when did you find your hamster? Ooh, I went to
So I'm thinking about letting the kids plan the next vacation. I don't know, pick 3 destinations and then pick the best one.
Man, my back's killing me. When's the last time you did yard work?
Last weekend, but I have one of those nice rideable mowers.
Oh, it must be nice. I got that old push mower. Took my kid to the ice show last weekend.
Oh, yeah? Not since Peja. You think he's that special?
That's what I'm saying, once in a generation.
You do know that Peja, at the time of his retirement, was 10th all-time and made three-pointers?
Yes, did you forget I lived in West Texas? See my giant cowbell?
All right, well, if he's got that kind of shot, he's even more valuable.
Good night, MP.
Same place?
Yeah, it's my favorite. Of course.